Filters give you the ability to add some artistic style to your artwork. The first thing you need to know is be aware of what layer you're working on. Whatever filter you apply will only be applied to that one layer. Second, be aware if it's a regular layer or a smart object. If it's a regular layer, then the filter you apply will change the pixels in a destructive manner. If you want to be able to undo or revert back to the original artwork, you may want to convert that layer to a smart object. To find your filters, it's in the Filter drop-down menu at the top of your screen. Notice, however, right now I've got some of the filters are grayed out. I'm not able to make these selections. If this is the case, check whatever color mode you're working in. You can go to Image, down to Mode, and you can see I'm working in CMYK. Some of the filters are not available if you're working in this mode, and you may need to convert your image mode to RGB. I'm going to click on that, and this will give me a little warning, ask if I want to flatten my artwork. I don't want to, but that's okay. Now when I choose my filter drop-down menu, I've got access to all of the filters. Some of these filters are used more often than others. The more commonly used ones are down here in the middle section. For instance, I like to use the Gaussian blur to blur my image, and you can see there's a variety of different ways of blurring your image. When I choose it, I get a pop-up box, and I need to make sure my preview is checked off. Then I can move the sliders, and you can see what this is doing as far as blurring my image. Like I said, when you open the other ones, there'll be a little bit different controls for how you want to blur that up. If I hit cancel, it won't commit to any changes that I have, and I can go on editing. The other type of filters are your artistic filters, and these can be found in your filter gallery. When I click on this, this will open up an entirely new window, and it'll give you a larger preview of what it looks like. Right now it's zoomed in, so I'm going to hit Command 0 so I can see my entire image. And I can choose the different artistic effects up here at the top right hand side. Right now you can see it's looking like film grain, but I can choose dry brush and it will change up the effect and show you what it looks like. Additionally, all of the sliders and options are found on the far right hand side. Changing up these options will change up how the effect is applied to whatever image that you have. Some of these are a little bit more dramatic than others, and some you may just need to play around to see what they look like. The more artistic kind that I like to use are found under the sketch or the brush strokes, and you can hit the down arrow to open these up. If I was to choose one of these sketch ones, let's say charcoal or chalk, you can see it looks like a charcoal type drawing. Now the colors that I have, the yellow and the blue, are dependent on the foreground and background color that I had selected. So let's move this over. You can see my foreground color is blue and my background color is yellow. If I was to change these two up, this would also change the foreground and background color for this one. That's pretty cool. I can move this around as necessary. The best part about using the filters is simply to play around. Sometimes you can get the effect you want, and sometimes it takes a little bit more work. When I hit OK, it may take the computer a moment, but it'll change up that layer and you can continue editing from here.